Welcome back to Dodgeball Network. I'm Taylor Iannarilli and this is Tim Bear. Now Tim, preseason rankings. Most of it I gotta agree with. You know, I think a shot love, they got heart, but they just don't got. And a lot of those teams I have like true faith in. I think some of them you've underranked, like 1, 3, 3, 7. I think they're a good team. I think they got heart. Tom Henderson, not much, doesn't look like much of an athlete. Great dodgeball player.
That's true.
He's an all-around athlete. And Tim, I just gotta ask you, what the hell's with Team Brown at 3?
I'm sorry, Taylor, but I hate to do this, but you guys are my dark horse pick. And also, I also forgot to mention the biggest free agent signing of the offseason, Josh Fagan, was also introduced to the Team Brown dynasty.
Yes.
Let's hope they can keep it up, but seriously, you guys just don't have the same athletes
on
as
the
Houston Friends and Cagoons. On paper. This is just preseason rankings, folks, remember. Nothing is set in stone. We'll have to see these teams perform before we can fully gauge.
And here's a big thing about it, Tim, actually. Here's one huge thing. Cocoons and Jesus and Friends, the 2 top rankings, both in the same conference, people.
Same conference. That's gonna be.
What's gonna happen then? I smell a conference championship there.
A big one.
That's gonna be
the biggest in dodgeball history at the West.
It could be. I'm smelling a rivalry
Huge.
because they actually play week first. So how do we actually get onto our big matchups of week 1?
And we have some huge matchups, folks. Sorry, not matchups. I said matchups. Anyway, we have Team Brown in 1, 3, 3, 7.
Big game for us.
Huge game for you guys.
It's the biggest, I think, West Conference game until maybe like the final week of the season when you're just trying to make that postseason, like you're just trying to clinch that spot. No, I think there's some players to watch in that game. The free agent signing with Josh Fagan, which is also very controversial because the 3 owners, Team Brown is actually owned by 3 owners, and one of them doesn't want Josh Fagan. Yes,
some trouble brewing atop.
Yeah, in the front office. So, depending on how he performs in that first game, could choose whether he'll be there the rest of the season.
There you go. Some controversy brewing in Team Brown. And our second big matchup, a huge Eastern Conference matchup, or are they in the Eastern?
Yep, they're in the
Eastern Conference, folks. Cocoons and Jesus and Friends, the top 2 teams in my rankings. Both teams got magnificent athletes.
I'm already excited.
I am.
I've got the popcorn and the Frank's hot dogs. I'm set for that game.
I bought courtside seats for this one, folks. You should too.
I don't even know what to say because the Cocoons, without George Hall, I'd say they're still probably a top 5 team material, but with George Hall, he is the Brett Favre of dodgeball, people. He is just, I don't know what to say, but might I add this little fact?
Actually,
I personally, Team Brown went against George because he kept on trading teams. We went 3-0 against George Hall. Is he undefeatable? Folks. Is he invincible? Only time will tell.
Yeah, Team Brown, very good matchup against George Hall. But remember, George Hall single-handedly beat Team LRG, which I was a part of, which is pretty much the same team as Cocoons, which had the Crookses, Scott Elliott, Sultan Code.
Well, it's owned by the same franchise.
Exactly, owned by the same franchise. But he single-handedly beat this team. I was there. It was just disgusting how he completely dominated us. It was just
he can handle a ball.
You know,
he handles
balls quite well.
He's good. All right, those are our big matchups of the week. Now, when we come back from the commercial break, we have Tim Bear interviewing the biggest, I would say the biggest free agent in dodgeball history, Josh Fagan. Right back to you.
Ball Network's preseason rankings show. Here I am with the biggest free agent pickup in dodgeball history, Josh Fagan. Josh, welcome to the set.
It's good to be here. Thanks for having me.
All right, first of all, I'm going to ask you, you joined Team Brown this year. What do you think of your team's chances this year, the team you're joining?
I'm glad I joined Team Brown. I think we got a lot of speed. We're about half and half. We got a lot of speed mixed with a lot of power. And I think we have great chances of repeating, actually not repeating what they did last year. Last year they went to the finals and lost. This year we're going to go to the finals and win it all.
Yeah, well there you go. Bold prediction by Josh Fagan, guaranteeing a championship. Let's see what Cocoons or Houston Friends has to say about that, now I'm going to ask you a very personal question. There was some controversy, as we heard Taylor say earlier, about your signing. Nate Copeland, one of the owners, wasn't sure if you had Team Brown spirit. How do you come out this season and prove to those critics that you should be on Team Brown?
Well, I got to show my spirit. I have a lot of spirit. I love Team Brown. Team Brown's going to win it. Just got to go out the game, first game, have a good one, do what I do, and get the win for us.
How was your off season? Did you work out a lot? Did you train?
The off season, I did a lot of training. I actually joined a dodgeball league in Thailand.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's not as professional and as well as ours here at the West, but
Of course.
they helped me out. They taught me some tricks.
Yeah, of course. The West Dodgeball League is the #1 in the world. Thank you very much, as this is the #1 dodgeball related sports show in the world, as we all know.
I agree.
Last year, you played on a team full of no-shows, unknowns. It was kind of mixed feelings about your team last year. How did you come out and rise above your team's faults and become such a good player, the player you are today? How did you do that?
Well, we were a bunch of kind of nobodies. No one really knew who we were. We just kind of put a team together late, and we had no one to lead the team, and that's where we started to fall apart. So during a game, I took a timeout and just grabbed the team, grabbed the troops, and decided that I need to lead these guys, show them that we got a chance to win. And I just rallied the troops and did the best I could, and my critics have said I've done a great job, and I appreciate that.
That, my friends, will bring tears to your eyes. Great stuff, great stuff. This off season, you were pursued vehemently by teams. Jesus and Friends was one team. Why did you choose Team Brown?
Team Brown, I don't know. It's just something about them last year. I really enjoyed the way they played. They have heart. They have the drive, the determination, and I feel that I could help them out. I could help them out win the championship this year. And their owner, Taylor Iannarilli, part owner, he came up with the offer. He put it on the table for me, and I was glad to sign it.
Plus, I heard there was a big signing bonus included in the
Signing
contract.
bonus, yes, a whole $1.
Whole $1, the biggest signing bonus
Yep.
in dodgeball history, of course.
The only
Nobody-
signing bonus.
only signing bonus. Also, now we're gonna ask you, who is your dark horse pick besides Team Brown, of course?
Besides
Which
Team Brown.
look at these teams. Which team do you think could really rise above the rest if they from here?
I'd have to say, underdog dark horse team, I would have to go with 1-3-3-7.
337.
I believe so. They're in the conference. Team Brown is facing them week 1, and we're going to see what they're made of.
There you have it, folks. Josh Fagan, thank you very much for coming
Thanks for
on the
having me.
set today. You're a very classy individual. Let's hope you can help lead Team Brown to
Brown.
over that hump to a league championship. We'll be back with final conclusions, me and Taylor, right after this, folks.